Spider, you give him a gun.
I mean, listen, if you really want to be dramatic about it, here you go.
Sure,
Just
he
hand it over.
takes the gun. Boy, chummers, before we get started, if you enjoy our content, do us a favor and give it a like if you're on YouTube, or rate the episode if you're listening on your favorite audio platform. Those interactions do go a long way in helping us get this information out to like-minded Shadowrun individuals. We're also trying to hit our goal of 1,000 subscribers on YouTube this season. We're halfway there. We can't do it without your help. Thank you guys very much for that. Last episode, we got some information about this terrible book deal that's going down. I wouldn't sign for it. And then, the usual suspects are involved, obviously. We got to move this crazy individual out of the asylum, and that's where we left off. So we'll see what happens this evening. I'm prepared for the creep, but who knows? But before we get started, a quick word from our sponsor. Drive-Through RPG. Whatever game you play around your table, Drive-Through RPG has you covered. Core books for every tabletop role-playing game system you've heard of, and a bunch you probably haven't, can be found, as well as modules and supplements that you'll need for your gaming table. Just use our affiliate code that you can find in the episode description at the bottom, drop it into your browser before you check out, and not only will you be making your adventures better for your players, but you'll be helping us out, and we super appreciate that. All right, team. Back again. Hello, usual suspects.
You say that like we're bad people.
I mean,
Everything's fine. Everything's fine. I don't know. You're sounding very accusatory. Like everything so far is fine.
is it
fine?
Though? Is it fine? I don't know. You guys were moving your cargo back to old Jotunheim, right?
We got the warding circle all ready for him.
Yep. Took you a while, but the warding circle is also pretty massive for one person.
And he's in the back, still strapped in. We didn't unstrap him or anything.
And no sounds of movement from him at all the entire ride. It's eerily quiet.
I'm probably hunched over him, ready to just like take him out if he even flinches.
So as soon as he says a word, just fist. Who's driving? Please roll me.
Why am I wrong?
Please roll me a perception test. All right, cool. You just miss hitting the old lady pushing a shopping cart. Look, I gotta keep you on your toes, right? I can't let you think that things are going on.
Would you just like walk out into the street?
Yeah, just completely doesn't pay attention to you. Just walks out in the street. It says don't walk on the crosswalks, but
I'm resisting the urge to flip the bird. Continuing on to Jotunheim.
sure, it's a very quiet trip, unless you're listening to the radio or music or something. You just keep it quiet the whole time, silent as the grave, they might say. You'll make it back to old Jotunheim. It's kind of eerie, I guess, when you get there. Good old Seattle weather keeps to its true colors, and some gray storm clouds have rolled in off the horizon. There's a light sprinkling of rain as you pull into old Jotunheim, which is very much a ghost town.
I thought it was like full of people.
No, there's nobody there.
We relocated them all.
No, but like there was like old gang tag. Wait. So there's nobody here now?
There's nobody here. There's plenty of gang tags everywhere, but there's nobody here.
But there were people here when we were here before, right?
I mean, there might have been some squatters or stragglers, but nobody's here now.
Weird.
Just the gang tags everywhere.
To be fair, they saw us coming in, so any squatters or stragglers would have probably moved on in terror.
No, we are in a big Humvee.
I'm gonna look at Amaging. Look out the window at the storm clouds. Yeah, this is gonna go well.
I'll be right back. Just stay here until I scan the area.
What are you scanning for?
I'm just looking to see if there's anybody around, and then like flying down to the initiation chamber, making sure there's nothing like on the path there through the sewers.
So the only thing you run into on the path to the sewers is when you get there, the Doolin is still just chilling.
Did Doolin come with us?
He signed for everything and then left. He's not with you. He chose to travel separately.
All right, well, fly back and all right, let's get this over with.
I'll hoist them out, and I'm gonna pull the flip the switch or unlatch the RoboCop gun so it's ready to draw as I'm pushing the trolley. Because I'll just put 3 in this guy's head if he so much as blinks hard.
You roll him in his hand cart all the way down there.
I assume I'll have to pick it up to take it down the stairs at some point, but like my strength
you'll
is
probably
7,
need some.
so.
You'll probably need some assistance just because it's awkward to do it by yourself. It's awkward to do it by yourself. I don't care how strong you are.
I'll just cast levitate on him and levitate his ass back.
Okay. Drop him right in the circle. All right, are you laying him down flat, or are you keeping him stood up on the handcart? Are you unhooking him from the hand? Like, what are you doing here?
Doolin recommend we do?
Touch him as little as possible.
All right, so he stays on the handcart.
Levitate him. Okay, yeah, there's no problem there.
All right. Yeah, do whatever you want. Just touch him as little as possible.
Is he gonna be all right if we untie him? Is he gonna be able to leave the circle?
Maybe. He's not technically, it's more for our protection from the weird things that he can do. Like, he could technically walk out of it, I guess. So you probably want to like bind his legs or something too. I don't know.
He can stay on the hand truck as far as I'm concerned. Like, we'll feed him through a tube. I don't care.
While you're who's putting him in the circle?
No, I'm levitating him into the circle.
Oh, are you keeping that up? Okay.
That's the least amount of contact for all of us.
All right. So
I levitate him.
While you're doing that, everybody can make me perception tests while he's floating into the circle. All right. Well, all of you will notice that he, his arms are like locked down and at his sides, but you can see that he's tapping on the side of his leg, like in a pattern. It repeats. It's like,
oh, he is calling something. I'm going to break his fingers.
Don't do that. No, don't touch him.
I'm already in the book.
Don't touch him.
All right.
Can I do like an intelligence check to see if I know what he's doing? Yeah.
Sure. Go ahead. Target 5.
Can I also roll from our criminal past?
For
like, if it's like Morse code or something?
Oh, yeah, you can roll. It's not Morse code.
What is it?
He is just tapping along to a beat. You have no idea where it's coming from, but it's a repetitive tapping. You haven't heard any song that this could be a part of. Of course, it is just tapping, so it's hard to kind of pinpoint if it is. You're able to levitate him into the center of the circle. Are you just dropping him from there?
Yeah, I'll just drop him upright.
Oh, prop him upright, and then he's just standing. There he is, in the circle, standing, latched to a handcart with the mage mask on.
We've done what we intended to do. Doolin, what else do we need to do? Anything else? Are you going to stay here with him, or do we need to do this on shifts?
Yeah, no, I don't want to stay anywhere near him. I mean, I could be like a few rooms away, but I don't want to be near him. You crazy? All you gotta do is get the book back, and then you'll be fine, right? That's it. No big worries, right? Right?
So now we have to get the book. Everyone said don't get the book. Now we have to.
Well,
Like, make up your minds, wizards.
he can't open it. I mean, I guess you could let him keep it as long as you keep them separated.
What if we just geek this guy?
Give me a gun.
I'm not going to do that.
Somebody give me a gun.
No one do that.
I'll give him a gun.
Spider, you give him a gun.
I mean, listen, if you really want to be dramatic about it, here you go.
Sure.
Just
You
hand it over.
takes the gun. Here you go. Hands the gun back to you. You watch all the bullets hit the guy in the chest. And then he's just bleeding out in the circle.
All right, so problem solved. He's bleeding out. Great.
Just give it a minute.
I'm gonna really regret this, but I want to watch the guy's body in the astral, see what's happening.
You see this really big surge of spiritual energy just suddenly spike into his body. It's disturbing. And the bullets just, you hear them push out of the skin and ting onto the ground. And then you watch as his hand goes back to tapping on his thigh, the same beat.
Are we only seeing it, or can we actually hear something when he taps?
You can hear him tapping his
It's
leg.
worrying me because I think he's summoning something.
Are you gonna say that out loud?
Yes. Like he is definitely summoning something. I don't know how summoning anything works, but that seems like he's summoning something.
You want to take this one?
That's not how magic works. He is warded right now. He's not doing anything magically. Besides whatever that just was.
So he's just going to drive his bug Drek by tapping on his thigh.
Just ignore it.
It has to be weird too, because he's very heavily warded, and that just spiked just directly into him.
Oh, you know, that is very alarming.
Yeah. Well, it also, while you're looking at it in the astral, it's like a conduit. Like, he is this, for lack of a better word, receptacle for this spiritual energy that just spikes into him suddenly, and then it takes a few minutes, and he goes back to tapping.
Okay, I said this before. I'm going to say it again. What about a lead-lined coffin dropped to the bottom of the Puget Sound?
I mean, sure, you keep him there for a while till somebody dredges him up.
It's the Puget Sound. Who's dredging that?
I mean, plenty of people. Lone Star dredges it every once in a while.
He's
Gotta find the
safer,
bodies.
and he's safer here in wards where we know where he's at.
Also true.
You know what we need is a shaman to just bury him under like 600 feet of rock.
We don't need a shaman for that.
Please give me more ideas that we haven't already thought of. I'm so happy to hear them.
You know, that's my thing, Doolin. I'm the idea guy. I'm the man with the plan.
As soon as you name something that hasn't been recorded and done, I'll let you know.
Have you tried completely incinerating him?
Do you mean in a crematorium or a good old bonfire?
Either one.
Oh, wait, I mean both.
How about we do the vat of acid?
Barrels or a whole pool?
Whole vat.
Again, waiting for you to suggest something that hasn't been done.
How about a rocket into outer space?
We're obviously wasting time with suggestions.
Way too expensive. Actually, haven't tried that, but far too expensive.
I'm still counting that as a W.
Good for you.
All right, in the meantime, we need to find the book. It's only a matter of time before they find him here.
I don't know where
I
it is.
can tell you where the book is.
You know who else could tell you where the book is?
Who's he pointing at?
The guy in the circle. He knows where it's at.
I will go and talk to him. I'm screwed anyway.
Good for you. I won't talk to him. If you do that, just lift it up so that the mask never comes past this point. Okay?
Yeah, no one else is going to look him in the eyes.
Yes. Good. That's a good thing.
So-
But when you do that, anybody who doesn't want to be here, Doolin turns to look at you, Amaging, should probably leave. So if you're gonna ask him questions or have a polite conversation, I'm gonna be upstairs, maybe a block away.
Amaging, is there anything specific you would like me to ask him?
Where the book's at?
Anything other than that? Like, do you want to know like the secrets of life and death or
No,
anything?
absolutely not. There's some knowledge that you just shouldn't learn. Just ask him where the book is. Get it over with.
Do you care,
I got a friend to talk to.
Do you care how aggressively I question him?
Go ham. Then I'm going to go into the secret library vault and get my mage friend and then leave with Doolin.
Okay.
Spider, are you going to stay for the questioning? Because you've never seen Bear question someone aggressively.
I will probably not stay for the questioning, but I would like to remind you, Bear, that anything you do to him is not gonna matter because we just loaded him full of bullets and it didn't matter. So please, for the love of everything that you believe in, do not do anything stupid and knock that mask off his head.
The mask will stay on. Anything I do to him won't do any permanent damage, but it'll make me feel a hell of a lot better. And then I'm going to pull Spider outside the room for a second and tell her that the first word I will say to her upon leaving this room is taco. If I say anything to her other than taco, I've obviously been possessed by this man and she should shoot me in the head.
Well, that all sounds wonderful.
All right. Now what are you gonna do? So you lead her out, you give her your safe word, and
No, I'm gonna go up to the guy.
Mhm.
I'm gonna I don't want to mess up the circle on the ground. Is there anything etched into the ground?
Yes, it's all etched into the ground.
Can I step over it without messing it up?
Yeah, please roll me your quickness. Step here and jump, and you're in the middle of the circle with the hand card.
I'm gonna peel the mage mask up so he can speak and hear, but I'm not gonna uncover his eyes.
You would think they'd make that flavored.
Maybe like Baby Ruth.
I don't know what
Reese's
it is
Pieces?
with your obsession with chocolate candies, but who am I to judge?
I have some questions.
Everyone has questions.
You're gonna answer mine, or I'm going to hurt you a lot.
Are you?
Yes.
Don't promise me a good time and then not deliver.
The fingers that are tapping on his thigh, I assume they're still tapping on his thigh.
No, he's not tapping while he's talking to you.
I'm gonna just gently reach down
Mm-hmm.
to where those fingers are and grab the index finger
Mm-hmm.
and just 90-degree turn.
He doesn't even move.
Usually that elicits a lot of screaming.
Oh, my sweet young lad. You're gonna have to try a lot harder.
I pull out my Zippo and light it and put it right under his chin.
Tuesday.
I see that normal methods are less effective against you.
You know, people
What's it-
usually ask questions before they start the torture. You just jump right in. That's what I like about you.
Yeah, I go for it first to let you know what the score is, that I am in control and I will hurt you, but obviously I'm not capable of hurting you. So,
I don't think you've been in control since you set foot on this soil.
which soil?
The one that we're standing on right now.
I've been on this soil a lot, and I'm usually in control.
Well, you're doing a great job.
I think I am. There's a lot of people who have a better life because of me and my friends.
Do they?
Yes,
Is that what you tell yourself at night?
yes. And they're going to continue to have a better life because of me and my friends. So what's
Does
it
it
going
help
to
you
take?
sleep?
No, what helps me sleep is a pint of very old scotch and a nice thick cigar. What's it going to take for you to tell me where that book is?
Oh, my friend, it's here in Seattle. I've already told you that.
I know, but I
Weren't you
also
listening
know
the
that
first
you know
time?
where it is.
Well, I don't know who told you that. Maybe I know where it is. What do you give me for it?
You probably haven't eaten in a couple days. Maybe I can get you a raw steak. You said you like meat. I can get you meat.
I want you to really think about that statement. Can you get me what I want?
I assume you want metahuman flesh. Yes, I can get you that.
Can it be somebody that I pick?
No.
Why?
Because you'll do some weird Faustian thing where you pick my wife.
Too lean. No, thank you.
Or my best friend, who is not lean.
Oh? What
He's
is
a
he?
troll.
No, too tough.
All right, whose flesh do you want? I'm just morbidly curious at this point. I can't wait to hear this. You want my wizard friend.
Oh, too crunchy. I want something sweet.
What does that mean? Like a child? I'm not feeding you a child. Or a clown? Like, okay, I'll feed you a clown, but I'm not feeding you a child.
No, I have something in mind. So I can pick.
I'm not guaranteeing that I will do it, but you can name a target.
Do you want to get really close so I can whisper it to you?
No, I don't. I think
no.
we're an appropriate distance, and I have cybernetic ears. I can hear you fine.
I want a specific person.
Mm-hmm.
Bring me Tanya Keller.
I'll jot that name down.
Bring me her. Leave her with me. I'll give you everything that you want.
I'll pull the mask back down over his face.
Except that which I can't.
Except that which you can't.
Yes.
Okay, so tell me the limitations first.
I can't remove your names.
You put them in there. You can take them out.
That's not how it works.
Okay,
I know someone that can, though. But we'd have to take a field trip.
I'd rather have that information.
Bring me Tanya Keller.
I have one other question for you. Why did you put our names in the book? We were just trying to be nice to you.
I don't control that.
It seems like you do, because we came to talk to you and our names were in the book. So how did that happen?
That was your fault.
For bringing you snacks? For being nice to you? We get our names in the book?
I saw your faces.
Okay. Did you ever think that maybe you could just leave us alone because we were nice to you?
You've seen my face.
Yes.
Do you think I have the option to?
I think everyone has the option to be decent. And I think you are indecent. And when I say you are indecent, I'll slam the mage mask down and ram the gag back in his mouth. So, Tanya Keller. I'm going to walk out. Is there a door or is it just like a cave passage?
Amaging.
It's a door. Leads out to the sewers.
I'll open the door, stick my hand out. Taco, 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 taco.
He said taco. He's fine.
Spider. He requires a snack to give us the information we need. A specific snack. I'll just hand you the little note that says Tanya Keller. Find out everything you can.
This is insane. And no, we're not doing this. Because that's a person, not a food.
You're more important to me than Tanya Keller, and the only way I can save you is by feeding Tanya Keller to that thing.
I mean, I am curious to why he would want this person, but we are most definitely not delivering this person to him under any circumstances.
I don't know that he was specifically going to eat her, but he said to leave her in there, right? So he just wants Tanya Keller. So I want to know about Tanya Keller and why Creepface might want her, because we know his real name. Maybe they have some kind of history. She might be useful. But I would absolutely feed this person to him if it would remove your name from the book, just so we're clear.
Okay, so again, no. Does the name Tanya Keller ring a bell from that true crime novel that I read where I got this guy's name from? No. Does it didn't appear in any of the notes from the elf that we met? Like, am I handy dandy notebook of stuff.
This name has not come up anywhere else.
I guess I'll just like scroll search it while we're standing here just to see how many. There's probably like 5,000 Tanya Kellers, but that's fine. That's fine. I feel like the more I pretend like I'm looking for her, the better it is for everybody. So yeah,
you are right. There are a bunch of different articles, but there is one that keeps cropping up. It's about a Tanya Keller that went missing about 2 or 3 years ago. There was an investigation. People suspected some kind of cult activity. She was a teenager at the time. There is a old picture of her, and she has not been seen since. She's been missing for this long as a cold case file.
did she go missing around the time, I don't know, this guy went insane?
No, he was already insane by the time she went missing.
I'd like to call Leet Boy and ask him to steal me the police file.
Just steal the whole file and get it sent to
Yeah,
you.
because I feel like that's gonna have that might have some information that would link them together.
Is there a description of her in what you find?
There's an old picture.
Send him that picture too. Maybe he can cross-reference with some security cam footage or digitally age it up, because what did we say? It was like 2 or 3 years. So he can like maybe age it up a couple of years and look for security cam footage.
Is that what you want him to do?
When I call him, I'll ask him first if he can get the police report, like her missing, the file that they had from when they were actually investigating the case. And then I will, if it's within his capability to at least tell us what she would look like now or give us an approximation of what she'd look like now, we'd like that too.
I mean, he can get you the file, but as for the approximation of what she could look like now, with the drastic amounts of cosmetic surgery and the advances in modern medicine, she could literally look like anything.
Okay, just the police file then. That's fine. We'll
All
start
right.
there.
He'll get it as fast as he can. He'll get back to you. So he's working on that. What else did you guys want to do?
Get as far away from this guy as possible. Like
Okay.
a couple rooms away. I don't like any of this.
Bear, by the time you leave the room, you did notice that his finger had gone back to its normal position, and he had begun tapping again as you were leaving.
I'd like to go back in now that I know the pattern to get in. Peel the mask back, not revealing his eyes. What's with the tapping?
Do you have Tanya Keller? If so, that was very quick.
I don't yet. It's been 10 minutes. Why do you keep tapping? You're driving me bug Drek.
I'm sorry. It's my beat breaking your concentration.
Everything about you breaks my concentration.
Terribly sorry to hear that. I'll try and keep it down.
Ram the gag back in.
Yeah, he goes back to tapping as soon as you.
I'd like to call Korgath.
Yeah, he'll pick up. He sounds kind of out of breath or flustered.
I have never heard you out of breath before. What are you doing now? Are you still wrecking my office?
You have way too much Drek going on in here.
I need you to send me 6 guards, the armband guys. Send them to the old Jotunheim.
Okay.
Give them big guns. Offer them a bonus from my personal funds. And take one for yourself.
Okay.
But I need them here in an hour.
You guys want to do for an hour?
Can I go find Amaging? Is he still around?
I'm up on the roof of old Jotunheim using our mage friend as a footrest until he wakes up.
Okay. I am gonna go up there and tell you just to see if the name Tanya Keller rings a bell for you.
Does the name Tanya Keller ring a bell to me? Nope. Who is Tanya Keller?
Apparently, the guy wants Tanya Keller and then will like tell us everything we want to know. Obviously, I'm not going to let Bear actually give him this person.
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
I just didn't know if that name rang a bell. Apparently she went missing a couple years ago. I have Leap Boy trying to track down her file so we can get some more information. But it seemed very specific and weird.
Yeah, under no circumstances should we give him anything he wants.
Good, we're on the same page. Cool.
Well,
Cool.
as for the book, I'm going to kick the guy that is currently under my feet. I'll probe him here in a bit and see what he knows, if he knows anything about the book.
So what's the plan now?
I'm just waiting for Leap Boy to call me back with a police file.
I'm waiting for my friend to wake up.
And I'm waiting on my foot soldiers.
All right, so in order of things that are going to happen, it's going to be friend wakes up, foot soldiers arrive, and then cold case file. All right, so your mage friend will start to wake up after he's been knocked out for a while. So yeah, he'll start to wake up. Are you still using him as the footrest on the roof?
Yeah, no, that's how I know he's gonna wake up when he starts moving.
He starts like
He's gagged with a sock in his mouth right now.
That was a necktie.
Oh, necktie.
Huh?
Hey, I can't hear you. You gotta speak up. Oh, hang on. I'm gonna pull the tie out.
That's gross. Where am I? Why am I here whistling wind?
Oh, you're on a roof right now. It's really, really high. Like, I think we're like, I don't know. I didn't really count, but I'd say about 20 stories high.
Why are we up so high?
No reason. I like heights. It's very, very calming.
Is there a way to the ground that is an elevator or stairs?
Oh, you can call it an elevator. But let's just hope it doesn't get to that, though.
I'm feeling concerned.
You should. So, why don't you tell me about your employer?
Guy in the nice suit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me about him.
He wears a nice suit. It's always one single color. He has like a scar on his face. I don't know what else you want me to tell you about him.
You got a name for him?
He just introduced himself as Mr. Gray.
Mr. Gray. That name sounds familiar to me, doesn't it?
It should, yeah.
So, yeah. What did Mr. Gray want you to do?
Stake out the house and take care of anybody that was snooping around. That's not cop related.
Anything else? Were you told to look out for a dwarf and an elf, and I'll give a description of them both.
He said they might show up, but anybody that was supposed to be snooping around there that didn't look like they belonged or were wearing a badge.
How much was he paying you?
You know, decent amount of money.
Listen, we're gonna get along a lot better if you're a little more specific with the information you're giving me. I'd hate for you to trip and fall.
Look, we're just a surveillance team. We're paid 500 new yen a day just to sit there. Easy money, right?
Yeah, easy money. It's always those jobs, the easy money that really put you in situations like these.
Look, you were the only people that showed up in that amount of time. Everybody that's in and out of there is a badge.
Where'd you meet this Mr. Gray?
Other contacts? I got introduced because I was looking for work. Look, what it's to you, Mac?
I'll ask the questions. Just keep on talking. I'm gonna tap him on the shoulder. Yeah, it'd be a terrible fall. Remember, 20 stories up.
Look, I'm telling you everything, okay? I get paid to sit and watch a house. It's the easiest new yen I've ever made. That's it. I don't have anything else for you. I don't know what else there is.
You meet anyone named Esposito before?
You mean the swanky joint, the lounge singer guy?
Yeah, the lounge singer guy.
Yeah, I know. I don't go there. It's too rich for my blood.
You know, Vito, Mario.
I don't know. Is this an Italian place that we're talking about?
Yeah, an Italian place.
Okay, I guess there would be people named Vito and Mario at an Italian place.
What a book. Anyone talk about a book? Book of the Dead?
I don't know what that is, man.
Can I gauge to see if he's lying to me about that?
Yeah, sure. Roll intelligence.
Target?
5.
Got 2.
He seems to be telling you the truth.
Okay.
Never heard nothing about a book. Don't people just use digital media nowadays, right? Like, who reads paper? Come on, that's antiquated.
Yeah, nobody would ever have a paper book. I'm gonna search his pockets real quick to see If he's got anything in his pockets.
Cell phone, cred stick.
We took his cell phone, actually.
Oh yeah, let's
We
do
grabbed him.
I'll take the cred stick and see how much is on it.
a little over 1,000.
Oh, that's going in the the fund. I said, was there anything else I wanted to ask him? Doesn't know anything about the book. He knows Mr. Gray.
Uh-huh.
He knows of Esposito.
Doesn't go to his joint because apparently it's too expensive for him.
Yeah, I think it's. I don't know. I don't think there's anything else I really need to know. He doesn't know about the book, which is the main thing. So you want to go home?
Yeah, I'd love to. I would really like to go home.
I highly suggest you give me something I can use.
I don't know. All right, all I know is that I did this job for the Sister Gray. Okay, and every once in a while, I go to a spot and I pick up my payment, and that's it.
Where's that at?
At a metro station.
Got a key card for it? Is it just a dead drop or?
Yeah, it's just a dead drop.
When's your next payment?
Couple weeks. You just go to the third trash can on the platform, taped right into the underside of the trash can.
How good are you at acting?
Oh yeah, I don't know. I'm not super great at that.
I'm gonna pull out my gun and put it to his head. How good are you at acting now?
What light through yonder window breaks for the sun?
It's not convincing enough. I'm gonna need you to call your employer and ask for it in advance. Real calm.
It doesn't work that way, okay? He just drops the money after we agreed. I have no number to call.
You have no number to call.
No. I just pick the stuff up. That's it. I could call the fixer that I usually go through. Maybe he's got the number.
I'm gonna gun still to his head, and I'm gonna call Bear.
Go for Bear.
Hey, I need you to come up to the roof. I need her friend's cell phone. He's got to make it a very important call. It's really important.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Right, buddy? I'm gonna jab the gun in his head.
Yeah, super important. Real important call.
It's a call of a lifetime, one would say. Yeah, I'm gonna need you up here like now.
Oh, it sounds like he's wetting himself. Okay, I'm on my way.
And I'll hustle up the stairs with the guy's phone. As I get up there, I'll throw open the door to the roof. Are you ready to be a team player? Are you ready to join the team, buddy?
The guy just jumps at the sound of the door slamming open.
Yeah, you just walk up and you see I got a gun to this dude's head.
That's fine. That's the least worst thing I've seen this week, let's be honest. And I'll just flip the cell phone open, hand it to you.
What's your friend's name? Your fixer.
It's under the name Junkyard.
I'll look through the contacts.
Yeah, you can find it.
All right. All right, hey, I'm gonna need you to breathe. Just breathe. In and out. Are you calm?
Not really.
I'm gonna need you to calm down, because if you're not calm on this call, you know what's gonna happen, right?
It's kind of hard to be calm when there's a gun pressed to your head.
I'll pull the gun back. How about now? Is that better?
It's a little bit better.
It's just breathe. It's okay. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay.
Do we still have him bound so he can't use his hands?
Yes.
Okay.
All he
I'll
has is
hold
the
phone.
tie out of his mouth.
I'll hold the phone for him. You keep the gun on him.
No, he's not gonna do anything. What's your name, buddy?
You mean my real name or what I go by?
Well, I mean, what do your friends call you? We're friends after all, right?
Everybody calls me Sprout.
All right, hey Sprout, listen. You're gonna call your friend, let him know that the dwarf and the elf are no longer in the equation, and you're gonna need an advance on the payment. They crashed a car. They blew up. You shot them. Something.
Okay. I got it. I got you.
Oh, you're calm, right? Right, Sprout.
Yep. Totally calm.
All right. Go ahead and dial the number.
Are you keeping the phone close to him, or are you putting it on speaker? Like, what are you doing here?
I hope you're putting it on speaker.
Yeah, I'll click it on speaker and
Or
just
wait,
hold it next to his mouth.
Can you hear it? Can you hear it with it not on speaker?
He can with his enhanced hearing.
As long as he can hear, then yeah, it'll be less suspicious if it's not on speaker. All right, remember, Sprout, this is the opportunity of a lifetime.
Wait, just so I'm clear, do you want me listening into the call and leaving it not on speaker?
Yes.
Okay. Do I have any ability to record if I slot a chip?
No.
Okay.
You don't have an ear recorder.
You didn't
Yeah,
get an ear recorder.
I'm gonna pull out my handy dandy notepad then and turn on my ears and start jotting down notes while this guy's talking.
Eventually somebody picks up on the other end. There's some light ribbing, of which Sprout keeps it together through. And then, hey man, I really need you to get in contact with that guy that you put me up with. We took care of his problem. Yeah. Just let him know that it's all taken care of. So I need that advance. You know, I got bills to pay. And you just hear Junkyard on the other end.
Man, I don't have control over that. Why are you bothering me with this stuff?
Look, man, I really need you to take care of it. Okay, I got a lot of bills to pay. I need that money. I need it real bad.
All right, whatever. I'll try and get in touch and see about getting you your advance. You need that money so bad. You should really lay off the sauce, man.
Oh yeah. I'll try and do that. Too much sauce, you know.
I'll scrawl on the notepad and hold it up. What do we didn't unblindfold him, did we?
Look, I'll try and get in contact with the guy, and I'll reach back out to you as soon as I hear something back. Try and sit tight. Don't do anything dumb.
You just hear the phone click, hang up.
I'll look at the guy. You're not going to do anything dumb, are you?
Who's there? No, I don't want to do anything dumb. Come on, I made the call. Okay, we're all done here, right, guys? Right?
I'll pat him on the back a little harder than is strictly necessary.
He freaks out, like jumps forward a little bit.
You did really good, Sprout. We're still gonna need you though. Till the callback, you know. It'd be weird if somebody else picked up. But you're doing a good job.
The Asgard recruitment techniques have gotten really messed up in season 2, by the way.
So yeah, you're gonna be our guest here for foreseeable future. Is there anything you need
To go home?
Oh, we can't do that, Sprout. But we'll get you there. Till then, just be a good little boy and don't do anything stupid.
All right. Are you going to re-gag him or just leave him up here, or what do you want to do with him afterwards?
I'll take him back to a room down in Jotunheim.
Okay, just to edit one of the rooms that you guys...
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd gag him and secure him.
I'll do mine and Otto's room again because there's 2 beds in there. Or there should be 2 beds in there. Maybe we wait for the call.
A few minutes after all of that, Bear, your guards will show up. They're not the armband guards.
Is it Ravens?
No, it's not Ravens. It's a group of Valkyries show up.
Do I recognize any of them from the few times that I went with Kaze on Valkyrie missions?
There might be a couple familiar faces, but
Is it that one guy who was in charge of them by any chance?
no, it's not the same guy that was
Okay.
in charge.
Well, hello, boys. Thanks for coming. Got a mission here. It's strictly guard duty. What do you guys normally paid per day? Like, what's your daily rate?
This guy over here thinking that this is a 9 to 5.
No, you come and work for me, you get paid every day. Like, everybody who works for me gets paid every day.
Sure, chum. Whatever you say.
I hold out a cred stick. I asked for 6, right?
Yeah.
I'll hold out a cred stick with 600 new yen on it.
Okay.
Everybody who works for me gets paid every day.
Sure. You want to pay us every day? I'm not going to say no to that.
Your boss, big fella with a motorcycle. Not my
Okay.
friend, but your boss. What's his name? Galahad, maybe?
What's it to you?
I tapped the cred stick.
And
All he needs to know is you're working for me for the next couple of days, and I'm friends with Kaze.
yeah, whatever. Just hand it over. Do what you want.
All right. You 5 are to patrol the outside of this area. You, and I'll point at the guy who's sassy,
Uh-huh.
you stay outside this door, don't open it.
Yeah, sure. Whatever you say.
Read a book, do some drugs. I don't care. Just don't open the door.
Read a book, he says.
And I'll probably toss them a paperback. And then I'll tap their cred sticks for 100 new yen each. No questions. Don't talk about this. You were never here, nor were we. And do not open that door. If you open that door, I have a troll that will eat you.
Okay, don't open the door. Got it. And then not long after, this is all set up and done. Spider, you'll get a call back from Leap Boy.
Oh, hello, friend. What do you got for me?
Actually, that took a lot less time than I thought it was going to.
Great.
Yeah, I can send you the file.
Yeah. Send me the file.
Okay. Or I could just put it up on a private node. You can come look at it whenever you want.
If I come to you and look at it?
No, I mean, I'll give you an access code, and then you just log in from anywhere.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Let's do it that way.
We
Sorry.
can use this crazy thing called the Matrix.
It's been
I
a
know
long couple
it's
of
wild.
days. Sorry. Thank you.
Would you rather do that? That way you don't have to go anywhere.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, I'll text you the access code here in just a few minutes.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, sure.
And sure enough, like 10 minutes later, your phone dings with an access code.
I'm going to go read the file, assuming Asgard has Matrix connectivity. Or Jotunheim has access.
No. You'd have to go somewhere to access the Matrix. You can't do it from inside old Jotunheim.
Can I do it at Asgard? I really don't want to go to a net cafe. Seems not like a place I should be.
You might be able to do it from there. It was set up and taken care of, so maybe it'll work.
Oh, but it might be tapped. We don't know because we found all those bugs. It's conspiracy theories popping off in my head. I'll go find Bear and ask him to drive me into Toursville so I can go to a Matrix cafe, I guess. Grab a taco on the way.
Kind of drive the car. It's not dwarf modded. We need Amaging.
Spider can drive. It's not she's an elf.
Yeah, it doesn't need to be.
Are you gonna hang out here though with the creeps and the guards?
I'm waiting on a phone call.
Okay. You've got the one Valkyrie with you, and then there's 5 more patrolling. So, like, are you good? Can we take the car, or
I'll be fine. Just be careful.
I'm gonna walk up to Amaging real close and look up at him and like stare directly into his eyes, like a little more intensely than is necessary, probably.
Oh.
And then grab him in a bear hug.
Pat him on the head.
I give him a little back crack and then pat him on the shoulder. Thank you for your help.
Yeah.
It means a lot. And then I'll head off and to the Valkyries. He's in charge until I get back. And I'll point at Amaging.
So waiting on a phone call, going to Toursville. Toursville isn't that far away from Jotunheim. You can find a Matrix cafe and access the node.
Let's start reading.
It's a fairly decent file. Most of the information gives you the last description of this elf girl, about approximately what she looks like, suspected disappearance or abduction due to cult activity. No reference to the cult, just some weird squiggles here and there that were photographed that look like they could be runes or magical, part of like a magical ritual maybe, or that's what it's made to look like. The evidence they have is discarded dirty clothing of hers, like it was found out in a park not far from where these ritual circles were photographed. Area was searched. They did a canvassing, search dogs, astral search, turned up nothing. Girl was just placed on a missing person list. There was outreach to the community. Of course, nothing came back. She's just been missing since then.
You're pulling all this up on your laptop, right? Like as we're sitting at the cafe. Can I roll art and or history on the symbols to see if it's anything that's actually significant?
Sure, go ahead. Mixed into some of the other just random kind of lines drawn, there are Roman letters.
I will jot those down.
Does the police report mention who reported her missing? Was it like a relative when she didn't come home? Or was it just random call?
A concerned citizen. Her original home was she was a outreach program kid, so it was funded by a corporation, like kids growing up without parents and then wanting to do this initiative so they have a chance at life and everything, better upbringing, and it's chalked up that she just couldn't hack it and walked out. So that's why there wasn't a ton of searching really done, and it makes sense why this case dropped into cold case as quickly as it did.
What does it mention the outreach organization? Like, did they ask anybody at the organization anything about her? Maybe, and there's a name, like the organization itself is named, and it starts with blue. I'm gonna I'm just spitballing here.
It's not blue chip. As hilarious as that would be, it's not blue chip. It has some terrible corporate name like Building Better Lives Initiative.
Is this place headquartered anywhere close?
The building Better Lives,
Uh-huh.
they don't exist anymore. They
They
folded.
don't exist anymore.
No.
Okay.
They up and folded, closed up shop.
If I Google search, did anybody like take over part of their, like, did the people there get folded into another, or did they all just get tossed back out onto the street? Like the people they were helping.
A lot of them that were old enough, like if you do some searching, a lot of them that are old enough just entered back into foster programs. The ones that were aged out, too old to enter in, welcome to street life.
That's sad. So there's probably no one there we can talk to about her. Concerned citizen called it in. Possible cult activity. Bear, it's really nothing here that I can see that's helpful.
What's the last known location of this place? Maybe there's an old file cabinet or an old computer.
Of the building that was housing these people?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Last known location.
It's listed in downtown.
Let's go take a look. Maybe there's an old file cabinet. We can find something. We've done more with less.
Do you want to go look at the physical location?
I mean, we can drive by it.
Okay.
Might as well while we're out here.
Bear is probably like super paranoid and checking all the mirrors and windows because every time we get into a car or leave Asgard, someone shoots a rocket at us.
Driving by the location downtown, it's a condemned building.
All right, in we go.
Is being repurposed. There are construction signs that are up. It's private property, do not enter.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'm gonna call Amaging. Hey, buddy. I know I don't know how magic works, but how hard is it for you to find me in the astral? Like when you leave.
Really, really hard. Like almost impossible hard.
What
Unless
if I
I
give
had,
you
like-
my location?
I don't see street signs in the astral. Everything's a blur. If I had some of your hair, maybe, but then that would take hours.
Yeah, well, I'm at a location, and it might be useful for you to be with us.
For what?
In case there's anything spooky magic I can't see.
What are you looking into?
The girl.
Why?
We're not gonna feed the girl to the guy.
What?
To the eyeless guy. Tanya Keller. We're looking into Tanya Keller. Just to find her, we're not feeding her to anything. Spider would kill me first.
I mean, our main focus is the book right now, and I don't think chasing down the girl that Creepy wants is gonna really help us.
Except that she was referred to this place due to cult activity. So
Okay.
she may be involved. And she may also not be insane and might have information.
I'm waiting for that call from the guy's fixer, so we
Okay.
can find where the fixer is
All right.
to get to
I'll
your
still-
Mr. Gray.
I'll still ping you the location so that you know where we are. And if we don't call you back in like 20 minutes, like send help.
I know you have a really good habit of not listening to me when I ask you not to do things. Our focus right now should be on this book and finding this book, and this Tanya has nothing to do with it. I know he may have asked for it, but
Cult activity.
I think
I asked for it.
But it's not going to lead to the book. We have a solid lead to the book right now, and we're going to need all hands on deck for it.
I have an even more solid lead to the book if I make him think that I have her. Or
do you really
dangle her in front of him?
Trust him?
No, of course not. I am not going to hand over this girl to him, but he doesn't know that.
Are you sure about that? We don't know what this thing is capable of.
It's capable of taking a mage mask real hard when I ram it into its face.
We've already shown that that has no effect on anything. He just regenerates.
It makes me feel so much better, though. Like every time I hurt him a little, it makes me feel better.
We have an actual solid lead, and I am going to need your help on this. You guys chasing down Mystery Lady isn't going to help. I need you here.
We will be back.
I need you here, not getting into trouble.
1 hour.
If this doesn't pan out, then we can look into that, but we have something that is solidly connected to the book, besides creepy wanting her.
We are on our way back. We are getting in the car. We are on our way back. I'll hang up the phone and then walk into the abandoned building.
Knew that was happening.
I grab your arm. We can come back to this. She's been missing for 3 years. We can come back to this. He has a point.
Hate when you're right, but when you're right, you're right. All right, let's go.
All right, you guys are headed back. Maging, the guy's phone is going to start ringing again.
I'll check, see who's calling.
Looks like it's from that junkyard guy.
Yeah, I'm going in the room. Sprout, you up?
Yeah, still here.
Hey.
Still here.
You still got those...
He's still gagged, so it'd be like.
Wait, I'll pull the tie out. But hey, you awake, buddy? Sprout?
Do I have to be awake?
Yeah. Your friend's calling back.
Okay.
How you feeling about acting?
As long as there's not a gun next to my head, I feel pretty good.
No guns, I promise.
Okay.
Pull out my gun and just aim it at him, and then I'll open the phone and I'll actually put it on speaker this time.
Hey, Sprout. Still waiting on a call, but a lot of chatter's coming in for everybody that's taken on that special assignment that I directed you towards. I don't know what you're doing, but if you're free, I got a location for you. You want to get close and maybe give the teams that are on the way some extra info. I'm pretty sure they pay you for it. I'm just catching wind of this now. You gotta act quick. I'll send you the location right now. What do you say, bud?
Yeah. I can always use the money, you know.
That's my guy. All right, hey. You're doing a great job. You'll definitely make it into the big times. You keep this up. All right, good luck, kid.
A few seconds later, his phone dings up again with a location.
What time did he say that he wanted to meet Sprout?
Oh, he didn't want to meet him. He said that he needed to act quick on this location that these other teams are apparently going for, and if he's able to get any information for them, they pay him for it. That's what he was saying.
What's the location?
You check the location?
Yeah, I'm checking the location. I swear to God, easy.
Good old Jotunheim.
All right. So as soon as I see that, I'm not messaging. I'm not waiting for Baron Spider. I'm popping my head out and I'm asking the Valkyrie guy, how many people do you have?
6. Count me.
Where are they at? We need all hands on deck because we got
patrolling. They're patrolling the area here.
Get them together now. We need to prepare for an assault.
What?
We got some company.
Just pulls out his phone. It's gonna be an easy day. It's gonna be always. So he jumps on the phone and starts dialing numbers. What do you want to do while he's doing that?
I'm gonna grab Sprout and then we're gonna start heading our way down to where Creepy's at.
Okay. Yeah. There's one guard at the door.
Where's Doolin at?
He's messing around, just like sitting in a room, just kind of rubbing his legs.
Doolin, we need to go now.
Go where?
Down to the chamber.
Okay, why?
We got more guys coming our way.
What? Again? What? Can we stay here? Should we go? Should we leave? Where's the car? Is the car here?
The car is.
We can make a break for it. We just leave the guy, all right? We'll seal the entrance.
I'm gonna slap Doolin. Calm down. I need you to calm down right now.
I'm calm. Very
I've got
calm.
one guy freaking out right now that I gotta take care of. I don't need two.
I'm just saying, all we gotta do is just blow up or barricade the door. We'll seal him in there for a while. We can dig him out later, right? Then they'll never get to him. It'll be fine.
It might not be fine.
Do you have explosives? Do you know? Come on.
No, I don't have explosives. I don't even live here anymore. We need to get down there. It's gonna be our best defensible position down there.
I don't know about that.
Where would you suggest then, Doolin? Because broken down building isn't going to provide much cover for everybody.
Anywhere else? Is there like an escape route? Do you have one of those?
Yeah. Into the chamber.
You don't have an escape route from your secret underground chamber.
Yes, the sewers.
Oh, see, there you go, the sewers.
But we need to go now.
Be the sewers. It would be.
Yes, it would.
I mean, he's still in the handcart. I guess we can traverse the sewers with him. Ugh. Not great prospects. Are you sure we can just zoom out of here? Set up someplace else really fast?
I'm grabbing Doolin and I'm dragging him.
This is not my day.
And then down into the pit of hell.
You get down there, there's the guy. He's still in the hand truck. Still patting his leg.
What are all the Valkyries doing? Are they getting on their bikes and leaving? What are they doing?
No, they're taking up defense positions within the ruins, like hiding. They're on higher floors, ready to shoot anybody that comes up close. There's just two of them that are kind of sitting out on their bikes with shotguns across their lap, just waiting for somebody to roll up.
All right, well, yeah, and they're not my problem. I'm going down to the initiation chamber, and on the way down, I'm going to text Bear to meet us at the sewers.
Is there a problem?
Yes, Sprout's men are on their way to us.
I text Korgath. I text the Valkyrie guy that I was dealing with, like the head guy who's at Jotunheim right now. And I'll just say, send everything to this location and ping Jotunheim. Like, send an army. And then I will also text... actually, no. I'll send a formal email to Ghost, because I haven't seen him in a couple of days. Dear Ghost, your presence is requested with your mortars and launchers at this location if you can make it. If not, nuke it from orbit anyway.
So imagine when you get down into the chamber, like I said, the guy's there, but now he's actually like humming to himself, loud enough you can hear it, like out of the mage mask.
I'm gonna turn to Sprout and, hey, how many teams are there?
How would I know that? I'm one of them. I don't know. I don't keep tabs. They call sometimes and ask for astral surveillance.
Do you know where your Junkrat friend is?
Not right at the moment.
Do you know where he likes to hang out?
Yeah, there's a bar that he hangs out at. Why?
Oh, I hate this so much.
Yeah, you do. Now you're on a time crunch.
Yeah, we are. All right, well,
how much do you trust Baron Spider to arrive with the cavalry?
I didn't ask for cavalry. I asked for you to meet me at the sewers.
That's true. We are completely on our way to the sewers now.
Oh, we're totally doing like that, like Infinity War thing, like on your left, like we're doing it.
If I look at Sprout astrally, does he have like a tether on him or anything?
A tether? Like
an astral string, like somebody's tracking him?
Like an astral signature on him? He actually has two.
Oh, he has two.
But it doesn't look like he knows about them.
Yeah, he probably doesn't. Can I see what they're connected to?
Oh, I mean, they both go out in two different directions.
Like they're not connected to like a piece of clothing or something he's wearing?
Oh, it's like they're connected to him, like they're like to the back of
so
his
they-
head.
I took some of his hair, blood, or something.
Yeah, like it's directly connected to him, but it's two different lines, and they both go in opposite directions, which is weird.
Yeah, really weird.
And that he clearly has no idea about it.
All right, well, I'm putting him back in the vault, and then Doolin and I are leaving.
Well, that'll break those because it has to go through wards and earth.
Oh,
and
there's no
everything,
wards
so-
on that. Oh, well, yeah, the
Oh,
earth
okay.
though. Yeah, there's no wards on the library.
Oh, okay. Well, then they can still make their way out. Yeah. Okay. Just
And,
gonna hide in the library.
No, I'm Doolin. What's gonna happen if he's not in wards?
The guy that
Yeah,
you took
I'll-
from the asylum.
Yeah, I'm gonna point to him.
I feel safer with him in wards.
That's not what I asked, Doolin. I really need to know what happens if he's not behind those.
Just gonna try and mess with you. That's all.
All right,
Don't look at him. It'll be fine.
grabbing the hand truck, and I am rolling him out of the wards, casting levitate, and going.
Patting his legs faster now. Now both of them.
All right, yeah, we're going.
Okay.
We're gonna go meet Baron Spider.
All right. Making a break for it, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Amaging has been hanging out with Bear way too long to be that impulsive.
No, I just know that these guys cannot have him, and
That's
there's
right.
really bad if they get him.
That played out perfectly because you left them a wizard, and I sent an army. So there's going to be a whole battle while we leave and go somewhere else. So that, yes.
So Bear and Spider, are you just pulling up to the sewer entrance that you remember?
Whatever location he gives us.
Yes, the entrance of the sewer is down to the hellhole.
As you're going through the sewer, Amaging, you're used to seeing like the odd things down there every once in a while. You know that you probably should be afraid of the ghouls that you know that frequent this area. There's nothing around you. Not even devil rats.
Does it feel wrong being around this guy?
Yeah, it does. It makes your skin crawl.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's great.
Hey, at least there's that.
Yeah, that comforting feeling that I'm not going to die by devil rats.
Yeah, or feral ghouls, huh? You can even hear some of them probably down some side tunnels in the sewers, but nothing comes near you.
All right, yeah, we're going. However fast Doolin can go, that's the speed.
Okay, I mean, you book it all the way to where you're supposed to meet them, and Bear and Spider, you will pull up at the sewer entrance meeting point where they're supposed to meet. Coming out, wheeling a hand cart.
I'll jump out and cover them while Amaging levitates him into the back.
As soon as I jump in the car, I'm going to just say, get us somewhere safe, and I'm jumping in the astral.
Okay, what are you looking for when you jump into the astral?
Oh, I'm flying back to our mage friend. I'm following those tethers.
Oh, you're gonna follow where they are.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's two different tethers. So, which one do you want to follow, the first or the second one?
Let's go number one.
So you follow the tether to number one, and it connects to a vehicle that is fast approaching Jotunheim.
How many people are in there?
5. Only one of them looks to be magically active. The other 4 are pretty heavily cybered.
All right, and then back to the back and flying to the other one.
Fly to the other one. The other one takes you pretty far away, actually. The other one takes you to Council Island.
What?
Yeah, that's where it's going. It's going to Council Island. I don't know how close you want to get, or if you want to try to fly in astrally, but you can see that the tether line goes to Council Island.
That's oh god, that's
The Nan presence within Seattle. It's basically their consulate. The whole island
Oh,
is
buddy.
considered Nan territory.
Absolutely not going in there.
There are quite a few spirits that are around there.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Okay, well, that's where the other tether goes. Questions abound, huh?
Yeah, that.
What do we even do with this at this point? Like, this is just getting worse and worse.
All right, well, now it's time to find my body.
So while Amaging is doing that and slumped in the seat, where are you guys driving to? Don't all jump at once.
Drive to our wrecked apartment, not towards Asgard.
Okay, so you're driving towards downtown to the apartment that got a missile shot at it.
We don't have to stop here. Like, we can pull off and like get street parking. It's fine.
Okay, yeah, you could go to that same neighborhood if that's what your plan is. That's what you want to do. What do you want to do once you get there?
Wait for Amaging to come back to his body and tell us what he found.
Okay.
It typically it takes like 30 seconds because he moves at the speed of thought.
Yeah, it's very fast.
All right, so it's going to take me an hour and a half.
So you sit parked off the side of the street for an hour and a half.
I have made sure that he is strapped in and comfortable so he doesn't wake up with a crick in his neck.
And then Amaging, you'll snap it back into your body. You're somewhere downtown.
Hey, call the Valkyries. Let them know there's at least 5 guys on their way. Heavily cybered, 1 mage. I got a bar for his fixer.
As soon as he says call, like let the Valkyries know, I'll call the Valkyries. And while I've got them on one side, I'm listening to Amaging.
It just rings and rings and eventually goes to voicemail.
Hang up, call Korgath. Withdraw all troops.
Okay, we're still trying to get a bunch of people together. Now, don't show up.
Strategic withdrawal. Contact everyone. Strategic withdrawal. Make it look good. Strategic withdrawal.
Hangs up the phone.
All right, so you have a bar.
What was the bar name he gave me?
I have one. You're not going to like the name of it.
I swear to God, if it's what I think it is.
It's the Wet Weasel.
Where's the Wet Weasel at?
The Wet Weasel is somewhere. It's uniquely situated. It's in between Renton and downtown. Meanwhile, you still have the muffled sounds coming from the back.
Well, imagine what he's trying to say right now.
We have Doolin and Amaging and the creepy guy, right?
Yeah, you do.
I don't know about you guys, but like I could do with a drink. Let's go to the bar.
Who's driving? Obviously, I would have to be Spider, unless you want to switch it around.
Spider's got this.
All right, great.
Hey, yeah, I'll drive.
Cool. Spider, while you're driving, please roll me a willpower test. But while you're driving, you do feel that same pull almost as last time. Like something's just tapping you on the shoulder, trying to get your attention while you're driving.
Who's in the front? Who's in the front with me? Is it Bear?
Probably
Is Bear in the
It
front
would
with
be
me?
me.
Yes.
Hey, you might want to be ready to grab the steering wheel. Just don't ask why. Just be ready.
Why?
He's doing things to. My
I
name
will
is in the book.
immediately climb in the back and start yelling at the guy in the hood. Stop messing with her while she's driving, or we're all going to die. I don't think you're completely fireproof.
He can't hear you.
I slap him anyway. Just for good measure, and then crawl back up to the front seat.
Driving to the bar takes a little while. Please make me one more willpower test on the drive. Pool of the Darkness is once again resisted. So you guys will finally get to the city bar, the Wet Weasel. It looks like a typical biker bar, honestly. There's a bunch of choppers parked out front. It looks rowdy. There's, of course, the neon signs plastered all over the front of it. And that is where we'll wrap up.
Hey, folks, thank you so much for listening all the way to the end of the episode. If you folks are interested in getting a shout out at the end of our episodes, you can do that over on patreon.com/critical_hits. That's where all the cool kids go. They get a bunch of different benefits like early access to episodes that are unedited, have all our bloopers and stuff in it. Things like digital art and a bunch of other benefits, as well as your weekly shout out when we drop an episode. So big shout out to all of our patrons: Crimson Gecko, Bear, The Rogue 404, Drekstorm, Nicholas, Anthony, Tim, John, Tommy, Martin, Michael, Niles, Flatty1 Gaming, Manic, Sander, Winter, Jim, Austin, The Musician, Shadow Dagger, Oliver, Ancient Relic, Rende, What the Dice, Dat Booty, and Techno Druid. Thank you guys all so much. Your support really goes a long way in helping us continue to bring you guys good Shadowrun content. So we really, truly appreciate all of you that, drop a couple of new yen a month to help us out. It means a lot to us. So thank you all. From the bottom of my heart, we appreciate you guys. Tune in for the next episode. It's going to be a bit of a banger from what I heard. It's not done being edited yet. DSB is working on it right now. So, it's going to be hot. Can't wait for that one. So we'll see you there.
The Topps Company Inc. has sole ownership of the names, logo, artwork, marks, photographs, sound, audio, video, and or any proprietary materials used in connection with the game Shadowrun. The Topps Company Inc. has granted permission to Critical Hits to use such names, logos, artwork, photographs, sound, audio, video, and or any proprietary materials for promotional and informational purposes on its website, but does not endorse and is not affiliated with Critical Hits in any official capacity whatsoever.